Righto, today guys we're making up some chimichurri cheese snags. So first things first, we're going to do our chimichurri cheese sauce so we're not messing around in the end, making it up one step ahead all the time. What you're going to need for this is a blender, or you could use a mortar and pestle. I'm just going the blender today because it's a lot easier. We're going to need some parsley, we've got some olive oil, chili flakes, some white vinegar, we've got garlic cloves, we've got some oregano leaves, and this recipe also calls salt and pepper, but we're going to substitute the salt and pepper today with our SPG ox dust seasoning. So it's going to be a little bit more garlicky as well, which I love, but salt and pepper is absolutely fine to use. So without further ado, let's get to cooking. All right, to start off, we're going to take our little blender cup here, and we've got about a cup's worth of freshly cut parsley. It's get a measuring cup and measure it out. Measure out a firmly packed cup as well. You don't want to skimp on the parsley. To be honest, this is, I guess, the heart and soul of the whole color scheme I'm going for here. There we go, bang it in. We're also going to take 4 garlic cloves. You can cut these up if you want, but the blender's going to do its job here. So we're just going to bang in 4 garlic cloves as well. Now, olive oil. We are using 1/3 of a cup of olive oil in here. So get your bartending skills out. Bang it in. And of course, I'm going to have to go a little bit more because I just spilt that. Good on you. Good stuff. All right, beautiful. Next things first. Jesus. Next thing is next. We're going 2 tablespoons of dried oregano leaves. Fresh works as well. Didn't have access to fresh leaves, unfortunately, so it's all good. We're going to do a tablespoon of our SPG seasoning. If you don't know what SPG seasoning is, we'll go a little bit more. We'll go a tablespoon and a half. If you don't know what SPG seasoning is, it's salt, pepper, and garlic. One of the most versatile barbecue seasonings in the game. Okay, that's done. Now we're going to come across with some chili flakes as well. I'm going to go about half a tablespoon of chili flakes. You can go more if you like it a little bit more spicy. I've already pre-done these snags. Not in this video, but I've done this video before for a TikTok. So I'm actually making these for a family. Well, I'm actually making these for my mum today. So she is not exactly tolerant of spice. So half a tablespoon of chili flakes are going to do there. Next thing, we're going to put our vinegar in. And this calls for 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, or you can use a red cooking wine as well. Both work perfectly. All right, now that we've got all our ingredients in, let's bang on the bottom here. And we'll get some pre-cleaning up done as well. One thing I always skimp on is the cleaning up. I should clean up as I go. I never do. Right, lid on. This is just a cheapy blender from Kmart. I literally bought it exactly for this. And yeah, look, chimichurri sauce isn't for everyone, but I'll tell you what, I love it. It goes great with beef, and it's going to go great with our beef snacks today. I might just give that one more little whip. that is our chimichurri sauce done. We're going to go and place this in the fridge until we're ready to use it at the end. Let's get our snags prepped up. Righto, time to get our snags ready. Now we're using butcher quality snags. Look, for this recipe, because we're also smoking them, do yourself a favor and get some decent snags. Butcher quality snags, always the way to go. Not saying you can't get good supermarket snags, but especially in my neck of the woods, butcher quality, nothing compares. So these are short, thick beef snags, which I find works perfectly for this particular recipe. Now that we've got all them split, this can be a little bit tedious and a little bit time consuming. I may skip through this, but what we're going to do, we've got some metal skewers here, and we're just going to skewer these snags through like so. And we've got about 1 kilo here today that we're working with. We can get all of them on, that'll be great. And guys, you know, footy's just around the corner as well. These make a great little, you know, just a side snack or a starter even. Well, to be fair, I could smash way too many of these. I'm not proud of it, but I could. And okay, we're not going to get all of them on. That's all right. The little ones left over. Story of my life. So as we did before, just going to skewer them up through. As I said, it's not tedious. It's just, you know, who am I kidding? It's tedious. Voila, like that. And literally, that is it. That is done. They are ready to go onto the smoker. You can hit them with a bit of seasoning if you want, but because these are butcher quality snags, the flavor is already unbelievable. The smoke flavor that we're going to get from our pit boss is going to be enough, and the chimichurri sauce is pretty much the whole flavor experience in this dish, so you really don't need to season them up. Anyway, let's go get our smoker fired up. Righto, now that we've got our pit boss up to temp, we're running at about 120 odd degrees Celsius. We're going to take our sausages we prepared earlier on our skewers, and we're just going to lay them flat down there in the middle. We're going to cook these until they're done or just close to done. We're going to come across with the mozzarella cheese and then our chimichurri sauce, and then these bad boys are done. All right, these snags are just about done. So towards the end now, we're going to spread some mozzarella cheese over the top of these. Get a nice coating on them. Close the lid back down, and we're going to melt that cheese down. All right, that cheese is nearly melted, so we can go ahead now and put on our chimichurri sauce there. You want to let the cheese get slightly, just before it's fully melted. So when we close the lid back down, when the rest of the cheese does melt, it's going to incorporate that sauce. Just help it, you know, stick there, stay there a little better. Get your chimichurri mixture on there. Get a nice spread. That sure is warm. Beautiful, like so. I'm going to close the lid for about, these probably don't even need to be on for another 30 seconds, but we'll go 30 seconds and we'll slice them open. Righto, these snags are done. They look fantastic. They smell fantastic. This is one of the easiest barbecue snacks that I've done to date and one of the tastiest. Without further ado, let's cut into these. That is sensational. Chimichurri cheese snacks. That is a win. From the Ironbark smoking to the sausages, the mozzarella cheese, the chimichurri sauce, that vinegary finish that chimichurri gives the sausage. Put these on your menu for your next barbecue. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.